drizzle your goodness.
And taste sick, so.
Welcome back everyone, welcome to my next video, and today we are talking pancakes. We are talking the best, probably the easiest, protein pancakes that you'll set your eyes on. Before we go into that though, if it's your first time into the channel, welcome. It's always much appreciated when we get new people coming in. So if you are new, be sure to go down and subscribe to the channel so you can keep in touch with whatever we're doing, and be sure to like the video because that's much appreciated as well. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this one. Make sure you make some notes as well, it's definitely worth it. So look at all the ingredients, you can see it is nice and simple. It's stuff that you're most likely going to have at home. All we've got is self-raising flour, some butter, light, because you know I like to keep it fit and all that, eggs, baking powder. I suppose you might not have that, but hopefully you do. We use Fry Light. We do have the coconut one, but to be honest, you can use any oils you like, just to lube up the pan. Semi-skim milk and protein powder. Obviously, if you're a gym goer, like I say, you've probably got protein at home, and today we're going for my protein, which is the chocolate caramel. You can use pretty much any flavour you like, apart from that turmeric latte, because that was not good. Go for your favourite flavour, whether it's vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, go wild, go absolutely crazy, but me and Em are chocolate lovers, so we stick to what we know. So first things first, nice and easy on the ingredients. It's a 60-60-30 split. We've got self-raising flour to begin with, 60 grams is where we're heading for. The question is, how accurate, looking upside down, can I get it? Who thought this was a good idea? Oh! Yes, right. We're then going for semi-skimmed milk, which is going to be another 60, so it should be about 120. Good maths and all that.
It's gone up one.
It's gone up by one. Ah, never mind. We'll deal with it. Semi-skim milk, just so you're aware, grams and millilitres are the same. So you can go for 60 mil or 60 grams, but we want to take that to 120. I tell you what, it is hard being accurate with liquids. Oop, oop, oop. There you go. Absolutely perfect. Then we're going to add 1 egg. Don't go for caged hens because that really offends me. Go for the nice golden eggs. 1 egg dumped in there, and then we need to melt down some butter. So moving on to the butter, we're going for Clover Light. There is many other buttery products out there that you can go for, but we stick for Clover Light because, you know, trying to be as healthy as possible when you're making cakes and pancakes can be a challenge. So we've got to go for 8 grams of butter, which, to be fair, isn't actually that much. That's 7. That's going to be a hit, isn't it? What are we saying? Oh. Damn. Luckily, I keep well, Emma keeps the side clean.
That's fine.
That's 8 grams. That, whack in the microwave for about 10 to 15 seconds, I would say. You're not trying to cook the butter, you just want to melt it down slightly so it turns into a liquid. About right, isn't it?
That's perfect.
Absolutely perfect. And quite simply, just add that to the mix. As you can see, this batter is slowly coming together. And then we're going to go 30 grams of protein. As I said in a previous video, when you're looking at protein powder, a scoop is averagely 30 grams. But I do weigh it just in case because I don't ever believe that they're usually dead on 30 grams. So let's have a look. There you go. See? Wear out. You save yourself a penny and a pound, goes a long way. And the final product, I have you know, I'm not a wizard at all. I actually have no idea what it does, but it's called baking powder. And I'm pretty sure it works magic when you're making pancakes. What does it actually do, Em? Do you know?
It makes it rise.
It makes it rise with self-raising flour as well. So you go for about half a teaspoon. Bunk that in there, bit for luck. And then whisk away until we have a battery mess. We're just gonna whisk it up, turning it into your pancake batter. Something I've learned about pancakes as well, so even with normal pancakes, I think Lumps aren't a massive drama. You want to try and make sure it's all mixed up as best as possible. But if there is little lumps, don't worry too much about it. I don't think you want to over beat it. So when you're looking at that there, that's sort of perfect really, isn't it? So that's sort of the perfect consistency for your pancake mix. So when it comes to cooking the pancakes with your fry light, because we're extra clean and all that, is give it a couple of squirts in there. When you're looking at the pan, I suppose my best recommendation when it comes to cooking pancakes is to get a hot pan when you put them in, so it sort of sets it, and then turn the temperature down, and that's going to help cook it through. Pancake batter at the ready. Little ladle, a little drawer of perfection down there, and we'll say sort of put about half a spoon or thereabouts. Put about half a spoon, and all we're going to look to do is dollop it in. Depends how much of a perfectionist you are, but you can turn it into a little circle, and usually can fit about 3 in at any one time. It's usually what we go for, isn't it? About 3. Depends on how big you want to make your stacks. I tend to do 3 in each cooking sitting, I suppose, and then I have a stack of 6. So once the temperature's turned down, they're going to start to cook away. Usually the best way to see when they're, I suppose, ready to flip is you can start to see the bubbles coming up and through, and then you can see them start to get sort of crusty around the edge, so they're kind of got a bit of a stiffness to them as well. And then we come to flip. This is the tricky part. Zoink. And remember to work your way through the pancakes in the direction that you put them in. You don't want to flip an uncooked pancake. Trust me, it gets messy. And once they're flipped, you just let them cook away through for about another 30 seconds, a minute. Same again, to kind of keeping an eye on them. I do have a weird thing with touching food. Emma always has a go at me for this, but it's quite a good way. I mean, you can see how it's bouncing back at me, look. That's when you know you've got a fluffy pancake. And I can tell you now, to make a fluffy protein pancake is not easy. Usually best way to do it, I advise not to use your hands, but I just never feel stuff in my fingers, is to have a quick look at the bottom, and you can start to see that they're coming together. And they're nice and thick, which is a good sign. They're just about cooked, so we're going to stack them up. And that is batch number 1. Obviously, if you're very generous and you want to share with your partner, you could have that, and she could have the same, but I'm trying to bulk, apparently, because I need to. I'm going to double up, and I'm going to try and make 6 pancakes. So we're going to get batch number 2 in, bulk it all up, and I'm going to show you the final product. So we're bringing it into, I would class, probably the most important part is the toppings part of the pancake. So we've got actually only 5 pancakes in the end. I kind of misjudged my level of pancakes there, but still good stack for me. So you've got 5 finished pancakes there, which the total calories are shutting. As you can see, nice and fluffy, crispy on both sides, which is always good. Like I said, a fluffy pancake for a protein pancake is quite challenging. And the calories when it comes to it, realistically, is not bad considering that's like what I'll class as a proper decent pancake. Some protein pancakes you come across with all these dodgy ingredients that people put in to make it sound healthy usually taste pretty duff. So if you want a level of enjoyment but actually getting a bit of protein in there as well, I'd highly recommend this recipe. When you're looking at the toppings though, so this is where your calorie intake can seriously change. Total preference up to you. Personally, I go for these 2 and maybe bacon if I have bacon, but I don't today. So maple syrup and butter. Some people like to go for chocolate, aka Emma. We've also got Biscoff spread, might chuck a bit of that on there as well. And also say Sweet Freedom. If you're trying to keep it clean, they do stuff like different chocolate sauces that can look good on there as well. So get a close up of my maple. And all you gotta do is drizzle. Drizzle your goodness. Time for the taste test. You can see nice and fluffy on the inside, nice and bubbly.
And taste sick, so after that, I'm going to eat these now. Bye.
Well, my belly is full and that is bringing it in towards the end of the video now, everyone. So hopefully you've enjoyed that. I do quite like doing these little cooking ones. If you haven't seen it already, we do actually have one of making pizza as well, which was like 2 videos back. So I'll put a little link to that. Go check that one out because it will give you more ideas to obviously try at home. Obviously with protein pancakes, big thing I like to say, because we are kind of like a fitnessy based channel, is that just because they're protein pancakes doesn't mean that they're going to help you lose weight. Doesn't necessarily mean they're healthy just because it's labelled with protein. I think that's a big point that a lot of people get confused with in this current day and age. Protein pancakes, all it basically means is a pancake with a little bit of extra protein in there. If you go to the gym, it's a good thing. So feel free, try these out, check out some previous videos, and make sure you like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe because it is always appreciated. Thanks again, guys, and I shall see you on the next video. Excellent.